We'll be starting in just a minute.
And I'm gone.
Okay. Welcome to the party. It's your boy Malintent. We're back again for another day. Have another day of Path of Exile we're running. We're gonna be running a Living Lightning build. Probably do a little Cyclone Summoner. Just just doing the build, just kind of progressing. Hold on a second. Gotta make sure I keep this. Next. Oh. And this one's gonna be, I'm searching up something real quick just to see exactly how much it's gonna cost me long term, because I need to see exactly how much that costs. Oh, it's not that much now. It's dropped down a lot. Ooh wee. This is gonna be fun. All right, so let's go ahead and play this out. So this right now is my Living Lightning build. Of course, Living Lightning is awesome. Currently, right now, the Living Lightning build has a couple of problems. It's not going to something that we can't fix later on, but the problems that we have currently with the Living Lightning build is as follows. Living Lightning build does have a mana. It's a mana sink. You know what I mean? When I say it's a mana sink, I mean it's a mana sink.
And evil beset humanity while I pick up papers.
So one of the problems that I think I'm going to have is I need to switch out my gem. I need to switch my gem out. I don't think it's going. What's up, Sheepish? How's it going? How's it going? I need to switch my gem out for this. I need some more dexterity though. Need some dexterity. So I need to switch out my necklace if I can to get a good necklace. And the good necklace that I'm looking to get is going to be a strength dexterity. Nope. Yep, strength dexterity necklace, or a dexterity only necklace. Agate or something. And then I will be able to put on this. Working? You working? Oh my. What's going on? What's broke?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Wretches. While you be skulking time and tide wait for no man.
Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm sorry to hear you're having to work, sir. Oh, there we go. Strength, dexterity, strength, intelligence, dexterity, intelligence. So everything that we got is going to be perfectly fine on the intelligence side. Strength is a little bit lower, so we're going to go with strength, dexterity. Get ourselves ready for some extra damage. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't even have to say anymore. I know the people. I know the people. And I feel bad. I feel bad for you. 'Cause those guys, oh, it can be a pain. Come on. 23, that's close enough. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and risk it and see if I can get. Oh, that didn't work. Rip. Yeah. That one's actually okay. Okay, throw that on. Yeah. Scared to sing it? Oh no, I'm not scared to sing. Oh, hold up. Are we dead yet? I want to show you what I was talking about earlier. Because we were sitting there and we had this, you know, this. Hold for a second. This is what I'm talking about. That is how your chat window pops up on my side. Your chat window pops up like that, and or so that was inside the regular mode. This is it in the what y'all call it, the dark mode. So dark mode still had you highlighted. See, this or still had you bordered. You still were bordered. I don't know why, but that pops up on my pops up, and that's what I was talking about. I know you were like, I know you were like, hey, it don't do it on my side, but it does. It does do. So what I'm doing here is
The world crumbles. I must gather the pieces.
it's just me. Well, it's just me, but I wasn't lying. I'm telling you, you were like, no, it don't do that. I was like, yes, it does. It's doing it. It's doing it. Might only be doing it for me, but it's doing it. It might just be doing it for, you know, for me. Might be something I said in mind. I'm not sure. As you can see, this is just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyone else have borders around chat windows? I bet you there's other people that do. Now sing? What do you mean now sing? I am not singing right now. Hey, I don't even have, I have music going, but it's I've been singing lately to the music that's going on in my ears, but I actually haven't been singing anything else. Like, I will tell you what I'm listening to right now. If you want to know what I'm listening to, I can tell you. You can be like, oh, I might need to add that to my I don't want to lose you tonight. I don't even know that song. I know you keep on trying to sing it on your stream, but not a song I know. Look at that. Looky. Who's Guy Cookie?
Evil has returned to this place of despair.
Funny thing is, this thing is so strong right now. It's a mana drain because I had to cast it constantly, but it is so strong. Crazy. Eventually I'll have to deal with the mana cost, but currently right now, I don't have to do good. We gotta roll through. That's the one I begged for a chat message so I could skip it. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. So Sheepish, he had this and Sheepish, if you need me, let me know. I am here just in case you need me. For that said product that might be having issues. What did you say? And this to your playlist. I don't even know. I ain't had nothing in my playlist. Nothing. Not a thing. I'm gonna put that in my notepad. My notepad plus my notepad plus plus. I'm gonna put that in there real quick. And never play. I have to make sure you see it. Never play this link because Are We Dead Yet is trying to cause problems. There you go. AWS is wonderful at failing. Yes, that's true. earworm. That's right. That's exactly why I don't. Exactly why you saw what I said, right? Never play that song or that link ever. That's what I've been told. That's what I was told. All we did yesterday, never play that.
Not you. My life and my work, I shall not suffer this humiliation again.
My mana is spent.
You're gonna miss me.
Our final crusade sees its first triumph.
You see that? You see this? See the skills? See the skills? AWS should hire way better engineers to manage their back-end systems. I joined for $1 million a year. Anything less wouldn't be worth the headache. I'm sorry to say. Are we dead yet? With your security practices, I wouldn't want you working at working for AWS. I gotta mess with you. With your security practices, it might be best not to keep you out of AWS side. Hold on for a second. Let me see what I already did. Yes, said. Or keeps outsourcing everything to India. It's working out great so far. Cheaper to settle class actions than to implement yours. Oh, wow. Implementing mine is awesome. My security practices are awesome, sir. I believe in... Hey, throw money at it, sir. Throw money at it. Throw money at it. You don't want to lose money. Come on. Still working? Okay, I was about to say. Probably running a 3 or more security agents in every box seems efficient. You don't need 3 security agents. You just need one. You need one good one. I need 1 security agent. I need 1 security agent. I need 1 auditing agent. I need 1 monitoring agent. I need one agent just because I want one. And then hold up. What other things can I think of? Oh, I got it. I can't think of another agent. Hold up. I gotta think of something. How many I got? 24. 24 agents, sir. 24. No, I'm joking. I don't even know. Ooh. I also need one that calls "Are we dead yet?" in the middle of the night. That wouldn't be an agent. That's more of a daemon. Or an at job. Don't forget log forwarder. That's one. I didn't even think about log forwarding. There you go. We get log forwarding in there. Hold up. We got I don't even know if they even still have this. Y'all remember? Do you remember Tivoli? Do you remember Tivoli? It used to be a thing that they used to have for IBM. It came from IBM. It's IBM software. And Tivoli, you'd put it on your box, and it would maintain your files, so you couldn't change certain files, and it used to prevent you from, like, you change a file and it would say you're not allowed, and it'll just rotate it back. I forgot what kind of software that used to be called. Need to be an agent like Arctic Wolf? Come on now. Rapid 6? I don't know what Rapid 6 is. I don't remember that one. That's probably new to me. Rapid 6 is new to me. Let's see what he said. No slamming Tivoli. I was their tech rep for a couple of years. They fly the flying expert in dire situations. precursor to Rapid 7 or just a typo. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I now know what you're talking about. Did they actually have anything before Rapid 7? I think Rapid 7 was like, it just was Rapid 7. I don't remember them actually having anything before then. ITSM rolled back configs to a SE Linux profile ahead of their time. Hey, that's true. They, hey, Tivoli was like, back in the day, Tivoli and some of those other ones, they were actually really good. There was another one that we used to have back in the day that used to do some strange stuff. And what I'm talking about, it's not Tivoli, but it was sold with Tivoli. Oh man, let me think if I could think of the name of the software. It was like packet inspection. It was like, it did like packet inspection before packet inspection became big. Since you were a Tivoli rep, you got to tell me what that was. No, it was a software that came with Tivoli. It was a software that came with Tivoli. You could, when you install Tivoli, there was like a little thing that went with it, and it was kind of like, it almost did packet inspect. It was like, it did kind of like a packet inspection thing. It directed traffic on the box. So when things came in a certain way, it went here. And if things came in a certain way, it went over there. It was before we had, before we had firewall rules. You remember, and the forwarding with the firewall rules? I know, it's right there. I can't remember what it is. It's just like, oh my gosh. It wasn't like a, but it you know what I'm talking about, man. It's so old. I can't, it's fair. You're a Tivoli rep. You should know. It came with Tivoli. Now, I would like to point out that this is 20 years ago. So anybody who's watching the stream is like, why can't they remember this? That's 20 years ago, people. 20. They had a whole stack. Yes. Hey, all we did yet? I'm having to tell everybody because I'm like, look guys, y'all can't be blaming us for not remembering something that was 20 years ago.
think
Really?
his time has almost come. Then hope will be.
Hold up a second. Let me see. Lotus Notes days, WebSphere. Yes, that's right. Lotus Notes. Hey, y'all remember? Do you remember Lotus Notes back? That used to be like, that was what everybody wanted to have. And do you remember how Lotus Notes tried to be an email system as well? It was like you use Lotus Notes to send messages just like email. And WebSphere, oh my. I remember we used to have a software that was written by, it was written in Java. Was it Java? Yeah, it was written in Java. And what it was it actually did a whole bunch of stuff, right? But it used to be in WebSphere. And I remember we used to keep it WebSphere. And the only, no, not WebSphere, WebLogic. It was in WebLogic. Typically, endpoint manager wasn't packet inspection, but I think that's what you were thinking of. Yeah, okay. Endpoint manager, that's what it was. Hey, you searched that up on the internet, didn't you? You searched that up on the internet, didn't you? Hold up. But yeah, we used to use WebLogic. That's what it was. It, in a nutshell, monitors systems, configs, and changes. That's what typically did. Yes, it did. It did monitor changes and stuff. But that endpoint manager actually inspected other things. Right. Hold up a second. Let me see what we got. And yes, it looked up to jog my memory. I only worked with that almost 6 months, and it was the main. And I was the man when it came to ADSM and ITSM. Ooh-wee. All right, let's see here.
This crusade to the seas themselves.
I'm sorry, I gotta stop for a second. I gotta figure out exactly what I gotta do here. I'm gonna put this on a pause because I gotta figure out what points gotta go where. Go into that one. They charged 10K an hour for my services. Paid me in potatoes though, literally. You want to know who paid, you know, who paid people trivial amounts of money, but they used them like heavy. Back in like, I think 2000, maybe in 2000, I think it was. Oh, I had a guy who all he did was sit at home and work, you know, and he didn't even really work. His specialty was mainframe, IBM mainframes to be exact, right? So what he did was he just sat around all day long doing, you know, just doing nothing really, waiting for them to call him for a mainframe problem. You want to talk about that dude had it made? You think you got it made? Mm-mm. He had it made.
My mana is spent.
I remember I went to his house one day. We were just, it was like we were getting ready to go to Dragon Con, right? And he was sitting there and he was like, oh yeah, I'm working. You know, but you know, and so we were sitting on the couch. We were sitting on the couch and we were watching movies. And I remember when he said, yeah, I'm working. I just gotta get, you know, I just gotta wait until the end of the day and then we can go to Dragon Con. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, I was trying to figure out what's going on because he said he was working. That bear needs to go. Thank you.
First ones look upon this capture with pride.
It took forever for that thing to go. Hold on for a second. All right. I was flown on zero notice to, you name it. Did that 3 times for separate disasters. 9/11 was one of them. Then quit when I got home. Big money in OS 390 and AS 400s. They still outperform most because the programs are still written in assembly. Some moved up to the 90s and run COBOL. Yeah, my boy, he actually worked. He worked in. I mean, it was just funny because we would sit there at his house. And you remember IBM? Oh, hold up. IBM used to use Lotus Notes. That's what, yeah, Lotus Notes was an IBM thing back in the day, right? So they were like, we're going to eat our own dog food. And they were like, we're going to have our stuff all in Lotus Notes and stuff like that. So they were like Lotus Notes Also, I don't know if you remember, but they used to run Token Ring at the campus, right? So they used to do Token Ring, not Ethernet, Token Ring at their main campus.
So you're
It was crazy.
okay. I'm going to.
Cause you were like, isn't this old technology? And they were still cranking out using the token rings.
You
You get the connector, pop, both sides, run the ring around. I mean, dude, it was hilarious. But it worked. It worked. Yeah, IBM used to run Token Ring at their main campus at Raleigh. And it was like, why aren't y'all using Ethernet? And it was like, nope, we run Token Ring. I remember that so much. I worked 7 years for a company direct connected to stock exchange. It was a closed network. You'd have loved it. Not as exciting as movies make it look, but still kind of cool. Look, I worked for a company that actually, let's say I've worked for multiple companies that have had Faraday cage configurations, where it's like you go in and you go into certain parts of the data center and it would be in a Faraday cage. And then you go into other parts and you wouldn't be. So you come in, you badge into the data center. Bleep. Go in, you're like, hey, I'm in the data center. Ooh, it's kind of chilly. Wow, that's pretty cool. Then you go further back into the data center, and then all of a sudden you see this like metal like cheating type stuff with with little cuts in it and everything like that. And you're like, huh? What's... And then there's a card reader right there, right? And so the card reader is not one of those standard card readers, So let me tell you how bad this is. So you got your badge and you go blip to get into the data center, right? Well, on the card also had a magnetic strip on it. You go to that one and you swipe the magnetic strip and you punch in your code, and then the lock would release, and then you would go into there. That closed network was crazy. You could take paper in and code your fix again. All I did was keep the old IBM junk running, AIX. Oh yeah, I remember AIX. I remember that. But that's what I'm talking about. There was like some really cool stuff. Living Lightning's growing. I got 6 Living Lightnings I can use right now. Woo-hoo. Let's go. Yeah, AIX is still #1 for big number crunching. Yes, that was back in the day when you had keys, and you used to have the key to log to take your server up to the different levels. That is true. Do you remember?
Never disappointed me.
So now back to this the unit that had the Faraday cage. It used to be hilarious because you go in there, right? And it wasn't like they actually had anything in there that was like you have to have a Faraday cage for it, right? But the company just used to be like, you're gonna have a Faraday cage. I don't know what their problem was. They were like, oh. All right, give me a second. All right, let's go. Sail to the encamp. All right, so let's go ahead.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Well, let me go back, make sure. Yeah, I gotta go turn some stuff in to get my extra stuff. All right, so I love AIX to this day, still maintaining a few. They charge so much for it, but they can because the companies that use it have deep pockets for their military. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Do I do damage or? Oh yeah, I do damage.
Good work, Cliff. With the road, another. Stay sharp.
I'm you know.
Clearly. Beautiful. Yeah.
Black, time and tide wait for no man. Good tidings to you. Time and tide wait for no man.
So back to what we were talking about. Do I do damage? Or is it just my sentinels? My sentinels do damage. My sentinels do damage, but it is not as much damage as why are you gonna have nightmares? You thinking about AIX now? That quad dump tab, kill it with fire. Yeah. Genkenstein says the same thing every year.
My mana is spent.
Really?
So, but like you were saying before, you know, the only my Sentinel isn't even on the screen right now. You see how much damage my Living Lightning's doing? Because everything's dying from Living Lightning, not anything else. There is nothing else that's working except for Living Lightning. Packet loss? Why you say that? Are you seeing packet loss? Or are you just talking junk? Yep, no frame drops, no packet loss this side.
This desecrated House of Faith will unearth its secrets at last. My mana is spent.
So if I throw my Sentinel out, I actually do a lot of damage as well. So
Really?
A vision of dreams.
Nightbot is funny. It should be like 23 assassin deaths. Oh yeah, that's right. I should actually go back and adjust my Nightbot. You are right. I forgot I had that on. Hold up a second. Hold on for a second. Zero for this one. This should be at 100 or something. 66. 66. Assassin death count 66. Guardian Guardian lightning is 0. Thank you, Sarah for the pipe drop. I'm gonna reject that due to the fact that the volume for the pipe drop ain't where it's supposed to be. I barely heard that. What's up, Sarah? That lightning, boy. Am I winning? Of course I'm winning. So why? Because I have... Go. Why's I got a shipyard thing in there?
A veil of lies and dreams draws itself.
He's singing,
over
I
your
don't want to
sight.
lose you tonight. You're right. I don't want to lose you tonight. I don't want to lose you. I want us to be together forever. this one. Okay, there we go.
Evil may hide, but the light will.
Look at this, baby. Look at this. Yeah. What's up, Dolphin? What's up, man? You are always playing some skill I've never seen before. A real PoE masochist. That's correct. That is very correct. I play every skill that I think is going to be fun to play. And yes, sometimes it is painful. I will not deny. Sometimes it is painful, but other times it is awesome. Like this one. This is like one of the best configurations. I love it. I like it. Second, let me get on out of here. Let's see what we got. I have two skills like that. I love Divine Ire, which Divine Ire is actually pretty cool, with the MTX OFC and Bleed Snipe. Okay, Bleed Snipe is actually a pretty good configuration too. I won't deny that. I like the Bleed Snipe. That used to be pretty cool. I just didn't like until they got Aggravate. I didn't necessarily like it, but when they added Aggravate in for Bleed, it made it a lot better. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Let's go this way. All right. So, I don't know why you dropping pipes right now. I just told you, Sarah Lean. Oh, are we dead yet? I'm gonna reject yours too, due to the fact that pipes right now, the volume isn't right. I don't know why, but the pipe drop sound is not at the level it should be. Not to me. Now, you might have heard it very loud on your side, but in my headset with the new headset configuration, I didn't hear that loud. I heard a little pipe drop. So what I have to do is I'm gonna have to either turn that off, shut it down, or reject every one that I get due to the fact that it's not doing what we were supposed to be doing. It's supposed to drop. I'm supposed to be like, okay, that's loud. But it's not like that. It's like, oh, it dropped. Okay, so I think I heard a pipe drop. Yeah, somebody dropped a pipe. That's how it is right now. That's not how that redemption's supposed to be. I'll fix it. I didn't know pipe drops were that loud, that low until just recently, because nobody's done it in a while. What delay? My doctor said a little pipe was normal. Given pipe. Okay, so what do you mean that that delay? What delay? What are you talking about? I heard a little pipe. That was what she said. Hey, if Sarah Lean has a little pipe, then, hey, I hear that it's not the size that matters.
Turn your one left. Yes, there's an asthma. Journey well.
Oh, there was a delay for the pipe drop? Okay. There might be a problem with the they probably use an AWS for sound alert. I can't do anything about that.
Really?
Hung like a tuna can. I thought it was disabled or something at first. Let me go ahead and disable that so y'all don't, we'll try to get it fixed another day. Hold on for a second. Can I disable it this way? Manage my rewards. Various pipe drop. I turned it off because it really isn't fair for you guys to continue to try to use it and it's not working. like that lightning, boy. That lightning gets you every time.
Really? 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 Really?
Really, I should just be passing those by anyway. Transmutes. Here we go. Add in percent to make it a little bit easier. Extra life, baby.
First one to look upon this capture with pride, Extra. And well,
Go, boys.
this one is captured. I now dictator peace. You will be a survivor.
Go.
Really?
I have seen this place in my visions of doom.
That's pretty, guys. That's pretty.
I bear witness to a miracle.
Just so pretty. So pretty. So in case y'all aren't seeing it, I'm throwing out these ball lightnings, right? And the ball lightnings are generating these minions called living light. I might not see them right now, but there you go. See them, they running around a little bit. That living lightning, they just keep things up right now because of the way I got it configured. There we go. There we go.
Into the layer of lust. I shall stand strong against temptation.
Oh, can't go that route. Are we dead yet? I've been reading this series called Dungeon Crawler Carl. Did you ever pick that up? Go, dude. Let's see what they got. Did you get the Kickstarter limited edition? The campaign for books 2 and 3 ended like an hour ago for DCC. DCC? I don't remember. What's that? Dungeon Crawl had a Kickstarter going? I totally missed it, dude. I totally missed it. I didn't even know that they had one. You were supposed to tell me, Sarah Lane. I tell you guys when they have something. I was asking, are we dead yet? Have you started looking at Dungeon Crawler Carl? Have you started reading Dungeon Crawler Carl? $75 add-on for a book that sells for $500 on eBay. Yeah, that was. I feel slighted, Sarah Lane. I feel slighted. And do you want to know why I feel slighted? Because it closed an hour ago, you said? Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. Hey, hold up. You can still late pledge. Oh, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm late pledging right now. For the first Law trilogy? Okay. 10 to 12 hours, you'll be ready. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Send me that. So, I see. Version 3 hardback. Version 3. Version 2 hardback. Version 3 hardback. Alright, player killer pins. I'm Sarah Lean now. What do you mean you're Sarah Lean now? Oh, okay. Wait, I have to restart. Okay. I don't know what's going on. It's a color. Ah. I think I'm gonna pledge the $75 and just get the books. That's what I'll do. There we go. All right. Sorry, it took me a minute, but that was just, I had to do it. I had to grab the books. I am a Kickstarter. I always do a Kickstarter if they have them. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf.
What foul new corruption is this?
They're fancy versions. All right.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Oh, hold up. I gotta go back to the other place and go get all my my books and stuff. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf. Now you know.
I feel it. Go with courage.
What mean? So. See ya, chum.
3 points. There we go.
Hello.
You are well. Remember to live.
Greetings. Journey well.
Do minion crits bypass resistance on Inquisitor? No. It does not bypass. Sorry.
The Dranian Albrecht, goodbye.
Thank the bye-bye.
No. Get rid of this. And minion elemental damage poison on assassin. All damage can poison node. No. You have to actually get poison on your minion. So you're gonna have to use the poison gems. The ones that the ghastly odules that say minions have a chance to poison enemies on hit. You got to get that to do it. It'll calculate the elemental damage as well. It's terrible, I know. Yeah, it's always been that way. It's always been that way. That's why when poison SRS. You remember SRS is 100% fire, right? But you can actually get poison them to do poison damage, and that used to be like one of the biggest damage dealing things that you could do was poison SRS. I thought you would decided to do instead of trying to do like a poison SRS minion explosion thing. I thought you were doing just the explosion because hey, guess what? That's what you're doing. So this one is going to give my minions more damage overall. unholy might. You're a witch. So you remember that this is how they would do it. All right. I pulled what's his name's thing up. And when you look at the SRS, there's a conversion that he used to do. Back to there's a conversion that happens. I forgot where the conversion comes from. 'Cause you see where this changes? There's a conversion you do. So, but no, so with Poisonous Arrest, there's a conversion you do. I forgot how to do it. That's my problem. You're gonna have to give me a second to figure this out. There's something that you're doing. See, there's something that's being done. I forgot. I can't figure it out. I know it can't be. Minions have unholy might. All that does is That the one? That takes 100% and converts it to chaos. But I didn't think that that actually took it 100% off. Trying to remember where there's another part that converts. Trying to figure out where it is so I can tell you. Oh, I know what he. Okay, void manipulation is what does it. Because you have unholy might, it says 100% of your physical is going to be of your physical becomes chaos, right? Then you throw void manipulation on. You throw void manipulation on so you can actually get the actual conversion. Because if you take void manipulation off, that's where you lose the damage. Because all this damage can't be is going to be counted. You have to do the void manipulation to get it to push it to so that your physical damage switches over. Right, that's what I was saying. You can't do it with the assassin. From the assassin, you're unable to do it. But from the witch, you can. I had to search up Bowler Mage's poison SRS build because he was doing it all the time. And it still got some really good damage. It's just one of those that's like, you got to do certain things to get it to work. And what you got to do is you got to make sure you use void manipulation or you lose. What's that, 20 mil? We went from 25 million down to 19. So it's like 6 million damage. Yes, all damage can poison, but that's all your damage. That's not all damage from anything else. Now, it might work. You would have to test it to be sure, but I doubt it will because minions aren't you. All damage from hits can poison. Now I think that means your hits, not like a minion hit, not like somebody else's hit, your hit. I understand it doesn't say it. I would test it. If I were you, I would go out and I would go test it and just be like, okay, this is actually poisoning. This one isn't. Let's just, I mean, we could test it. What? I mean, I got an assassin. It's easy to test. So this is a golem. It's a cold golem, right? That'd be just like me getting a minion SRS or something like that. I'm gonna go into the thing. All poison. This should be everything should poison. So when he attacks, Oh, let me turn that off. Cause that's gonna throw you off. Hold for a second. Where is that? Turn Withering Step off. There is no poison going on that dude. From him. Do I have the Ascension? Of course I got the Ascension. That's how I've been using my Blazing Salvo. There is no poison going on those dudes. You see? No poison. Now they're poisoned. You see? I can walk around and show you again, but this guy is not doing any poison. He's not poisoning anybody. Does he have any poison chance? No. He doesn't. He doesn't have any poison chance. I can give him some. Where is it? There you go. He's got poison chance now. Give me a second. He's got poison chance now. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Just to make you happy. But it ain't gonna work. Right. Really? That much? That's much mana? Jeez. Or do I have... Oh, I forgot. I got something in there. Cast on crit. There you go. That's what it was. I was sitting there, I was like, hold up. That should work. Oh, I did have poison chance. Herald of Agony. Herald of Agony gave it a 20% chance. We're going back in there, but now it has a 60% chance. A 60% chance. Now let me take this off real quick because that's going to cause a problem because it's going to look like I'll pull that off because any of the cold damage from me will cause that to from heat of flame will cause a poison. Looks like that. Looks like he's poisoning. Looks like he's poisoning because I don't. It shouldn't be coming from me. Looks like he's poisoning it. That's poison. pulling this. Is there anything I'm doing bouncing back? Plague bearer. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Let me do this. I gotta turn that off. Oh, crap. Man, you making me strip my character almost. I gotta take all kind of things off. That's actually a good question, though. It doesn't look like it's doing it. Then there's poison that got on him, but I don't think it's coming, you know, it might come from him. So normally, it would be something like this. That's how poison usually works. It should be going. Nah, I don't think he's getting poison. See, if I hit him with poison, his health just constantly goes down because it stacks. And that creature and the guy, the golem is attacking constantly. Golem does Z DPS, but it does that. It should have done damage because I gave it the ability to chance to poison, multiple projectiles, and unbound ailments. So it should have been doing some type of DPS. Just saying. Just saying, it should have been doing a little bit of damage, or it should have been doing where it could stack DPS, where it should have been able to stack poisons, because it's doing enough attacks that it should have been able to stack poisons, and we should have been able to see the hit points going like this, just slowly, but they should have been creeping down. But, I mean, I got questions now, though. I know mines will do it. I know traps will do it. That's a possibility. That's why I put him in the, that's why I took him to the, took it to the very low level. He was doing enough damage to kill creatures. Just saying. But I know mines will do it, and I know traps will do it. They will automatically poison with it all poison. But I question if it'll work with totems, and I question if it'll work with
Can't think of the name of it. You know what I'm talking about.
Minions. A minion army that poisons would be kind of cool. I do that. I do that. Minion army that poisons. If we go over here to this guy right here. This is my minion army that does poison. Oh, hold up. What in the world did I do? Oh, it's out. No wonder. This is a poison army right there. That's a poison army right there. All my minions poison. So, with this one, Summon Phantasms, their projectile is physical. Okay? And so you could do, one of the things that a lot of people do is they do, and this is why you don't use Void on this one. You can do the gain stuff. So Hatred, gain from physical, gain cold damage. So I gain cold damage. Another one is there's another gain that you can do from another aura. I think it's the fire aura, anger gains from physical. So you automatically are going to have fire and cold damage added onto your stuff. Then I'm making sure all my physical is converted over to becomes poison. So I have 100% poison chance, and then I poison constantly because I'm hitting things on a major time with that. So, like, let me do plateau real quick. See what I'm talking about. Ooh. That's terrible. That was me hanging on the outside.
I got wasted. I got wasted.
go. Lavish. Gotta have lavishes. Oh yeah, love those lavish womb gifts for. Come on, give me another one. Give me another one. Ah, boo. I want currencies. Lavish. Give me currency. Oh, I hate this one. You know they added this later, right? The funnels. Yeah. There was never a funnel. They added that recently. Yep, I'll talk to you in just a second. I'm gonna try your hive trick. If it works, cool. If not, yeah, the gates. Yeah, that I dislike that one. That was definitely a problem for me. That's over on the other side. Mesa map. There we go. I love Mesa. A Mesa. Let me go all the way over here and see if I can get this thing. I better get a whole bunch of drops. If I don't, all we did yet.
When our minds travel, the horror is in the name. Let's do this.
There we go. Never get anything good. I get the oil, not the oils, the blood. That's worth it. And I just got a bunch of lavish boom gifts or whatever you want to call it, which means that I can go to the tree and drop in a ton of stuff.
It seems it is my penance to endure all the filth of this world.
Uh-oh, I completely forgot which one I'm playing. Ooh, first death. That was me. Hey, that was me messing up on how to play this character. That was all me. That's a nice send off. Yeah. You know how I died, right? Trying to whirlwind through stuff. Forgot that I was the other guy. And I realized it, if you heard me say it, I was like, oh, I'm playing this the wrong way. And then after I did that, right as soon as I said, I was like, I played it the wrong way. Boop, there you go, I died. Realizing you playing things the wrong way and correcting it is two different things. Oh, it's so upsetting that I died too. I just want y'all to know that. Gotta winterize tomorrow. Okay. Oh, the DPS.
The unclean witch shall poison this land no longer.
I wouldn't even have died, just FYI. So what I did was I was playing the build and I forgot that I needed to press mana buttons or mana potions. And then I was sitting there trying to figure out how to put my fingers on the keyboard when I died. Cause I was like, hold up, no, and I died. So that's just sad. Just sad.
Give it to me.
Child, I've seen resurrection. It was nightmarish, not beautiful.
Here we go. There we go. on. Hello. Woo! Unstable. Ooh-wee. There we go. There we go.
Really?
A seed sacred to a foe.
Good to see you. There is nothing else.
Tell me something.
Stay out of the shadows. If they bite.
See you.
Taking it over. Taking it over. There we go. Go. Day. Best for me by Jonah Lucas and Jelly Roll. I'm pretty good. I wonder. Could I be even more crazy with this particular build? And what I mean by that is, so currently, I think I could get more damage out of this. So what if I did this? Back to Act 1. Would this function, or would this work? Added lightning. SRS.
Take care.
would that work? Would I be able to generate lightning? Because they only show up when you do lightning, right? Right? That's what it said. I don't know. It ain't gonna work. And not modify the skills of minions. So it won't do it. Would have been nice if I could have just thrown that out like that. And it generated living lightning. I wonder if I could do something else though. Would it be better? Do something else like, since I died, I might as well go ahead and test some stuff, right? Will it generate now? It will. See that? So then my question is, should I get a little creative? I need to stop eating these cashews to go get me. So I do have questions. So this says supporting skills will cause damaging hits, causes them to trigger summon lightning. When dealing lightning damage, cannot support skills used by totems, traps, or mines. Cannot modify minions, right? When something deals lightning damage, it'll kick it off, right? So if I do pulling this out because I don't need it anymore, I wonder if I could get even larger DPS. If I do something like that. So another question is, enemies will be directly engaged with these, will not directly engage with the minion. 7 lightning minions attack 3 times before dissipating. This trigger is when the triggered lightning damage, right? So where my question is gonna come in is, anybody got any more information about this stuff? Because lightning summons a living lightning. There we go. Just in case something rolls up on me and tries to kill me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. I don't need to do Now. Okay, there you go. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for that there we go. That's what I'm looking for. When you get to 20, you can have up to 8 different ways. Base damage 100%. Don't kill me. That don't tell me nothing, people. So at level 20, we get a level 40 minion. Trying to find out more information about the minion. I was hoping they were going to have a little bit more information from here. If you get to level 25, get 9 of these stuff. The problem is trying to damage up. That's what I'm looking for. Looking to see how much damage it does. 'Cause that makes a difference for me. It's a minion. It's a minion, that's all we know. They won't even say how much physical damage it does or what it does. That's what I really want to see. So it tells you all this, but it does not tell you, and it will not tell me how much damage it does. Because what is it scaling off of is my main question. Okay, and the reason why I'm asking that scale question is it a minion that just is going to scale off of minion damage, etc., better, or is it going to scale off of the initial gem, i.e., like what I'm using here, You know, where does it get the damage it's trying to pull from or trying to deal with? So, this automation right here, I'm actually thinking about switching the coloring on this so that I could do a different automation. Because will it work with me doing steel skin, convocation, and then maybe doing brand recall? That would be a different color configuration though. Will it work? We don't know. Let's try it. Oh, sorry.
Really?
There we go. I've gotten no WOM gifts from my last 5 breach events. Ooh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Right now, I got to figure out a couple of things on my build, which is Hmm. Brands have okay, yeah. So what I did was I just switched off from doing ball lightning to doing storm brand, because storm brand is a lightning skill and it can support this no problem. So let's go with storm brand. It can stay attached for 5 seconds. This might work out. What I'm thinking is doing something like this. That's a reason. I'll take those two out. No, not gonna work. Oh, no, that might work. Might work. Nope, that won't work. Hold up. We might be able to work something out. Gonna do a calculation and check storm brand real quick. How long it'll last. Skill duration is 7 and 8. Oh, I had to redo this. suck. There we go. So that right there takes care of what I was thinking. And then what I'll do is I add some more duration here. All right, let's pull these back out. Let's see how this works. Do this one. This might work, might not work, might not work. We'll see.
Someone may have washed away your scent, but I will never forget what you did here. My mana is spent.
Might actually be a pretty good way of doing it. Nice. I'll have to get a little bit better regen. But I think this might actually work out pretty good. I think this works out pretty good. So what I was seeing when I was doing the ball lightning, I wasn't necessarily keeping the lightning minions up, and I was burning a lot of mana just to try to keep them up, right? Well, anytime the power hits, it generates a living lightning, right? So if you look over here on the top left right here, the general light, I got 5 of them right now, right? And this, I think, is the that number at the bottom, I believe, is how much before it dissipates. One of them dissipates. Or how many there are. I have to check that out. No, it's how many they are. So this is how many they are. One at the top is how many they before they dissipate. Now, where my problem was before was I was burning a lot of mana just to get them active. The amount of attack. Now, my question is, when we get to a boss, how many will pop up? What's my attack speed of a Stormbrand? Will it be enough to keep the boss? Okay.
Really?
Cold to the touch, and within, vast as the night.
I don't know if that's because my ball lightning was higher damage or what. It does seem like the lightning does stay up longer, but I'm not seeing necessarily the same type of damage. And it might be because that Living Lightning scales damage off of this one. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go check on my wife because she had some issues earlier today, and I'm going to go spend some time with her. Make sure she's high. Nothing in that one. Before we do anything, let's go back to let's go to the tree, because I got some lavish ones. Remember, some lavish ones dropped. We gotta burn these lavish.
Money. Money.
Ooh, hiss. Ain't no money. No money. Everybody that said they were getting everything dropped, I disbelieve. I disbelieve. Everybody kept on saying I'm dropping tons of stuff. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Welcome.
So we got a build that we're gonna be doing, and I want to try this build out.
Go with courage.
And the reason why I want to try it. Ooh. Ooh. Totem life is increased by their overcapped fire resistance. Interesting. So the build that we want to do next, because we're still working on this one, but on that one, we're about to get the map soon. It'll be in maps tomorrow, no problem. But the one that I want to mess with next is going to be basically off of this right here, which is socketed gems are supported by a level 20 flamewood, and so I want to use decoy totems because they're the totems that are going to be guaranteed getting hit by minions, and you just throw as many decoy totems as you can out. They'll get hit, and when they get hit, they'll what you want to call it? The flame wood will drop fire from the sky on them, right? So I think I want to try that, because normally on the normal version of the soul mantle. Let me just show you what the normal one looks like. Oh, hold up. Let me check this too. What's that? Activates increases production of cast speed, attaches to an enemy after activating for more than 0.1 seconds, can attach sends a beam to the branded enemy. I do that normally. Send a beam to 3 included the branding enemy. This one only goes to 1. Interesting. All right, got it. Okay, so let's go to Soul Mantle because I got distracted. So socketed gems are supported by a level 20 spell gem. So we're not going for the spell gem. We're going straight out flame wood. So and see, that's straight up flame wood. And flame wood, if y'all don't know what that one does, let's go back to it. Flame wood can be used flame wood support totems. Support skills with summon totems cannot modify skill minions, but what it does is totems with the skill trigger it when hit by an enemy. So as soon as it gets hit, it drops it. Okay, so flame out of the sky, boosh, it's gonna come down, right? So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and build a totem build around that particular soul mantle, because it's gonna make my decoy totem, which if you look at the decoy totem, some of the other totems might have more health, which is perfectly fine, but the damage scales off of flame wood. Also, the damage scales off the totem light. So we're gonna have to make sure I get a decoy totem. We're gonna have to make sure it's level 20 quality, because we want that 20% more life from that. Then we're gonna want to make sure we have other things to make it. Deals fire damage based on equal to what's the maximum health is. So that's why you got to get as much health as possible. In this also, we get 10% of life for quality for the quality of that. We won't be able to get the 10% quality because it is built into the chest piece, but we at least understand that this scales completely off of think Malatin scales completely off of totem health. So some of the things that we will have to get, we will have to purchase some pieces of gear. They have gear in this. This one doesn't show the gear? Really? I'd expect it to have the gear in here at least. I feel I'm robbed. Oh, here we go. So we want this one. Maximum number of summon totems. We're going to get +1. We get 40% increase totem damage, which is also good for super thing, but it also has blood magic, so be careful. And then the other things that you want is there's some boots. Dawn Strider, is that it? No. I thought there were some unique boots. Did they get rid of them? Or is they just not being nice with totems? There we go, that's it. This increased totem life by 30%. This also does reflect back to, gives your totems reflect. So decoy totem goes out, you're gonna hit it, and when you hit it, it's gonna reflect damage back. There's also something else. It's not in the boot section. I think there is one other thing. I'm surprised they don't have the gear. They don't love totems anymore, do they? Because it used to be, they used to have like the list of the gear. So you could actually be like, okay, I want that, want that. Well, either way it goes, we got to get those things to increase totem life. We got to do the totem life, get the totem life configurations in place so that it does, so our totems have more life, which is going to scale and do more damage from things falling out of the sky. And we're going to go ahead and make sure we had those boots. The as soon as I can think of that shield, so we can get that extra totem. And then there's used to be some other things that we could get, but I just don't see them here. It's okay, we don't care. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go spend some time with the wife, check on her because of her epilepsy and stuff. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. And I hope this helps you with your quest